head down in like the whole bucket of water or whatever it is, right?
No.
And
Your whole head
will water.
Yeah. Your whole head goes inside of the lid.
My name is Juliet Anthony and I am 18 years old. I have been teaching for 3 years now. Well, first I started with first graders and they're a little naughty. Not too naughty, they're just childish. I mean, they're 6 years old.
You weren't baptized. How old are you?
Right now I'm 18. I have to think about it. I'm 18.
18. Your parents still have to go with you, right?
You would have to have.
My name is Jennifer DeLeon and I'm 18 years old. I didn't really think about teaching until high school. We have to do community service in order to graduate. So yeah, I went to my local church and I decided to volunteer. I've been teaching for 3 years now and the experience has been pretty good. It's been actually really great, better than expected. For the first 2.5 years actually, I've been working with kids who are like 9, 10 years old, so that's third graders. And then I was actually moved just recently to 7th grade, and they're around 13, 14.
And I was like, Mom, why did you marry, right? He was like, no,
this year I started with 7th grade and they're more mature but more attitude-y, but the experience is great. Just teaching them and just being with children is just something I love.
I was really nervous, to tell you the truth. Yeah, teaching younger kids, it's easier. For me, at least, it's easier because they're more focused on you. They see you more as an idol and see you as more as a grown-up or adult. And these older kids is like, they're more like blah, they're more like, I don't want to be here, and they're more mature. I mean, at the same time, it's cool when they're mature because you get to talk to them more about more topics that you're not supposed to with younger kids. But at the same time, it's like, ugh. but it's been a great experience actually so far.
I have completed Sunday school as well as Catholic process. In when I was in Sunday school, my relationship with God wasn't as close as it is now because as a child I didn't really the only reason I thought I was going to religious education was just to pray and know what God had done for us, but now it's just more than that.
So basically from 1st grade to 7th grade, I first got baptized when I was a baby. And then 1st grade, we went through, not 1st grade, 2nd grade, we went through penance and reconciliation and Eucharist. And then 7th grade, we went through confirmation. God was just, it was just something that I was taught, by family. It was something that I was taught as a kid, that I have to pray to God, I have to do this, but I never really fully understood until especially when I started teaching.
My relationship with God is much, much closer now, even in the most toughest times, like in 2009 when I had to go through so much family problems and my dad broke his leg and my mom had to do surgery and then my brother getting an accident and then me getting into an accident. I kind of lost faith a little bit, but then I realized that everything happened for a reason. You can't always blame God for the bad things and thank Him for the good. You have to. It works both ways.
My relationship with God now is much stronger than compared to when I was a student, because now it's just, I realize that I'm actually talking to Him now, and spiritually, like praying, and I actually feel more connected to Him in ways that I didn't as a child. Yes, I did face a couple of challenges throughout my life. One of the biggest ones was, well, not for me, well, when family is like involved, of course it is a challenge for everyone in the family. So one of my biggest ones was when my mom had cancer. That was like, well, how long ago was that? That was like 7 years ago, but I will never forget that time. That was a challenge that just made me like question the faith of God, made me question my faith, because it's like, why me? It's always that question, why why do you have to pick me? Out of all people in this world, why does these things have to happen to me or to that person, or why? Like, they're such good people. Like, why does bad things happen to good people? And then that's when you realize that there's more to that.
In a way, to me, it is kind of the way the way I live, because anything and everything I do, I usually just turn to them first, and then like kind of ask God, is this the right thing I'm doing? Whatever I do, is it the right thing I'm doing? Is it the best decision I can make?
I think religion is basically, well, for me, it's defined as just believing in something.
Religion, for me, is faith. It's just, if you can have faith in God, then I believe that if you have faith in God, that's all you need.